What's good, people? It is Tony the Savant. And man, oh man, we got to talk about JJ Redick, ladies and gentlemen. How this dude be talking, you would have sworn he had Greg Popovich's resume or Red Auerbach, the legendary Boston coach resume. Even Pat Riley's resume, everybody was likening him. I'm not gonna say everybody. The LeBron James community and maybe a few delusional Laker fans was likening him as the next Pat Riley. This dude is already going back and forth with the media. But ladies and gentlemen, before we get into this, please like the video, share the video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel as well if you haven't already. Please subscribe to the channel as I drop content daily, go live daily, stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. I'm always interested to hear what y'all got to say about these topics. And ladies and sports fans, and gentlemen, JJ Redick, bro. I just seen this clip of him going back and forth with a media member, and it just made me realize, like, bro, this dude is going to be unhinged if the Lakers begin to go on the losing streak and the media starts pressing them, because this is preseason basketball, y'all. You know what I mean? And he's already on the defense. I think he knows what everybody is saying about him and how, he's being proverbial. Excuse me, he's the proverbial puppet of LeBron James. Let's say it like that. And I don't know how comfortable, he is in that, but how I'm looking at this situation is that JJ Redick, in his mind, and his mind only, feels and thinks like he deserves to be the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. And he does not, and it doesn't sit well with him that nobody else agrees with him on that, outside of perhaps LeBron James and Bronny James. So, but yeah, man, he was doing I think it was a post game interview to the first preseason game, and I jumped on this clip late. I didn't even, I had no idea that JJ Redick was even talking to the media like this. But if he keeps this up, man, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be pulling up to all of his post game conferences because this is rich content. But I believe it was after the first preseason game, and a reporter asked him about Rui Hachimura. And, the reporter said, what is he asking JJ Redick? What does he think that Rui Hachimura has to do to take that next step to help the Los Angeles Lakers win a championship? And JJ Redick just melted down as he flipped the question back on the reporter, asking him, what do you think Rui Hachimura has to do? And the reporter, I forget his remark, but after that, JJ Redick went on to say that he doesn't feel like Rui has to take any kind of next step, that his only concern when it comes to Rui Hachimura is his impact, the impact that he's going to have on the court. And, pretty empty answer, not a answer with much substance, but what do you expect? This man was running a podcast this time a year ago, and now he's coaching the most illustrious NBA franchise on the planet Earth. And like I say, if the Lakers start losing, I don't know how he's going to be able to take the LA media, the Lakers fans out there that still remember that this is what is it, Staples Center? I can't call it the crypto.com, whatever they're calling it these days. The Lakers fans that recalls and still remembers that's Kobe's house. You know what I mean? Like, Kobe set a standard out there that LeBron has not lived up to, and I doubt that JJ Redick is going to be able to coach up this team too. But we already getting these back and forth sound bites with JJ Redick and the media, and it's nothing new. If you've been watching JJ Redick over the years, his attitude and his hubris is no surprise to you, as he used to go back and forth often with people on ESPN when he was an analyst, the likes of Stephen A. Smith, Mad Dog Russo. He even had a bit of an exchange with Bob Cousy and Jerry West. Not directly, but he levied an attack on their era. Talking about how they only played against farmers and all that, plumbers and all that narrative stuff that the LeBron James community says. And Jerry West and Bob Cousy responded perfectly. Put JJ Redick in his place. It's pretty much letting them know that he was a role player in his era, as far as the era JJ Redick played in. And Jerry West, I believe he said something as far as he would have been a role player in Jerry West's era as well. Like nothing would change for him personally, but it's 100% truth. And me personally, I do not understand where JJ Redick gets all of this confidence and this pride from. But I'm not. I'm gonna say it like this: I'm not so much wishing bad on this team or anything like that. I just, I just got an expectation of it. You know what I mean? That's my expectation. I can't see how or oh snap, we got a college football game today. What's it? Tuesday? Sorry, y'all. I was looking at the TV and they showing football highlights. But anyway, but yeah, man. I already got this back and forth going on with himself and the media, and it just brings to my mind like what's going to happen. Because if the Lakers are winning, and I think that to an extent JJ will have a right to defend his spot as the Lakers head coach. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, just be ragging on him just to rag on him. I'm not gonna do that. I will say this: if the Lakers start losing and he's having these back and forths with the media, it's not gonna look good. It's not. You know what I mean? Because Darvin Ham displayed a high level of humility. Even Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson is probably one of the most famous coaches of all time, definitely in the Lakers history as well. And he's never run up there been bumping his gums the way JJ Redick does and has. And so, winning does cure all. But looking at this situation with JJ Redick, LeBron James, and Bronny James, and this roster, I mean, outside of Anthony Davis, there's no surefire talent that I can see night in and night out performing. And that's including LeBron James, performing at a high level, may I say. And speaking of AD already looked like he didn't bought out, because they called the timeout and they was running a play, and AD was just kind of like off to the side, drifting. I mean, I've seen that from him before, and it was only a preseason game, so I'm not going to put too much weight on it. But AD has played, I think he played with JJ and definitely played against him. And Shaq said it's difficult for guys like AD, who's a superstar, you know what I mean, to be coached by a peer of his, a guy that he's defeated many a times before. It's difficult for superstars. At least Shaq said in his respect, he wouldn't do this. But he was saying that it's difficult for superstars to listen to guys like a JJ Redick, who just came up on a job. And we all know that JJ did not earn this job. He started a podcast. He drew up some plays on the clipboard. And Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka and LeBron James said that was good enough for them. So, and all the crap that he talked about, Doc Rivers and how the Lakers did Darvin Ham, I'm here for it. Like I said, I ain't wishing nothing on a brother. I'm not wishing failure on anybody, you know what I mean, that's out here trying to make their mark, whatever you want to say like that. But I don't see anything other than a clown show happening, and my expectations for the Lakers are extremely low. As long as the Lakers are making me laugh this season, it's been a successful season for them. That's my expectations for the Lakers, bro. As long as they making me laugh, that it was a good season for them. Because at this point, if they not making me laugh, there's nothing else to look at the Lakers for. I'm not expecting the Lakers to be in the mix for no championship. And I think I just read something that dropped on Clutch Points about the Lakers' expectation this season is play-in. You imagine if Kobe was alive, bro? Kobe would not have this, bro. I'm sure Kobe would have LeBron James, Rich Paul, all these Clutch Sports goofballs escorted out of LA at this point, because their expectation is not championship, which Kobe said. There was a very famous, there is a very famous soundbite and clip with where Kobe, um, clear as day, said what his expectations was while he was playing for the Lakers, and what the Lakers' expectations are as an organization. But we'll see, man. Like I say, it'll be a good season if the Lakers are able to make me laugh, me personally. But that's all I got for y'all on this one. Please like the video, share the video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel as well. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel as I drop content daily, go live daily. Stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, as I'm always intrigued to know what y'all got to say about these topics. I am Tony the Savant. Peace.